What am I giving for Facebook, YouTube, whatever guys are watching from? This is Given to Gamer, and I am back here again, making you guys another video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So guess what, guys? Today we're gonna be talking about the things that you need to know about Infinite Warfare Zombies. Now, guys, if you guys didn't know anything about Infinite Warfare Zombies, like anything about the game or anything about that stuff, there have been a lot of people that went to COD XP and they were able to play the game earlier, but I've been finding out some details and see what people have figured out what the game is, and I'm gonna be reading you guys what you gotta be expecting in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Zombies in Spaceland. So I'm gonna be reading you guys the list of things that you need to know, and I'm gonna be reading you guys that list right now. So the first thing is we are gonna be reading the perks. Now, apparently right here we have a total of at least 9 perks right here in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Zombies, and the perks are basically the same perks from the past Zombies games from Treyarch, but they have a little bit of different names. And also right here there was a new one that apparently everybody that has played that, obviously when they heard of this perk, they actually thought that this perk was gonna be in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies, but it never made it. It turned out to be a gobblegum, but that wasn't what people really wanted. They wanted it to be a perk, but sadly it wasn't able to be a perk. But now Infinite Warfare decided to take that and they use it in their own game, and that's what they're doing. So this apparently this perk is called Trailblazers, and if you guys don't know what Trailblazers is apparently when you slide, it leaves a trail of fire behind you and the zombies will burn up, and after that they will die. The coolest thing is if you slide, and the coolest thing is in Infinite Warfare Zombies you can slide, but you can be able to control your sliding. It's not the same as Advanced Warfare or Black Ops 3 Zombies, like you can only go in a straight line. No, this time you can actually slide and you can go into any direction that you want to go. So the coolest thing is when you have this perk Trailblazers, you can honestly you can go in a circle and you can burn the zombies in the middle of the circle and they will light up on fire. They will die, boom, they'll die into a crisp. So the next thing we have is a purity Mule Munchies. It's a parody, mule kick when you want to have a third weapon in your slot. Then we have Slappy Taffy. If you guys don't know what Slappy Taffy is, it's a enhanced melee perk. It usually helps on your melee attacks more better and all that stuff. Kind of cool. We have Up in Atoms, which apparently is Quick Revive. We have Racing Stripes, which apparently is Stamina Up. We have Tough Enough. It's the same thing as Juggernog, so that's no difference. We have Quickies, which apparently is Sleight of Hand, aka Speed Quarter. We have Blue Bolts, which is apparently Electric Cherry. And we have the last one, which everybody wanted this to be in Black Ops 3 Zombies, but it never ever happened. Everybody wanted to get this, but apparently Infinite Warfare took that and listened to what the people were saying. And so guess what, the last perk that we have right here is a pretty Bomb Stoppers, which is a pretty PhD, so that way we can ooh man, it's gonna be awesome. We just can't wait to see what this thing's gonna do. But that's all the perks that we have for today. And now the next thing we're gonna be looking at is about trading perks. Now if you guys if you guys ever thought of when you guys went into a game of zombies and you didn't want to keep your perk, a perk that you don't want, the coolest thing is in Infinite Warfare Zombies you can actually trade back the perk that you don't want and you can get a new one. The suckers part is you don't get your money back, but the coolest thing is you can actually trade your perks. Perks. You can actually trade in your perks and get a new one. So that's kind of a cool thing that Infinite Warfare Zombies is doing. Awesome. The next thing we have is trade money and transfer money. If you guys don't know about this, in Black Ops 2 you were able to put in money into a bank. There was a bank system in Black Ops 2 that even though you had a bunch of money, you can actually put it in the bank and you can actually save it. And every time when you go into a different map that has the bank, you can actually go to the bank and get your money that you got from a different other game. the second part is right here in Infinite Warfare. It's not gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be like different now. When you put a money in the bank, you can't like use that money in a different map. It doesn't happen like that. It only stays right there in that certain type of game that you're playing. So if you're playing like zombies in Spaceland, you only put the money in there, and that's about it. You can't use it anywhere else. That's the only place you get it. And I don't know if you actually still keep that money in there or it just resets. I don't know about that. But the coolest thing is, when you put money in the bank, other people can actually use the money that you put in there and they can use it. So that's kind of a cool thing, because a lot of people have been speculating if you like in the past, people were like struggling on some stuff because they didn't have enough points, and they were trying to figure out a way how can they share money, and that actually wasn't an option. But now Infinite Warfare Zombies decided to take that, so they apparently took that method and put it in the game, so that's kind of a good thing. The next thing we have is zombies hit you 3 times, which is basically the same thing in Black Ops 3 Zombies. So you know how Black Ops 2 you had 2 hits, you go down. Now in Black Ops 3, 3 hits, you go down. So the same thing with Infinite Warfare Zombies, 3 hits, you go down. Kind of a good thing. The next thing we have is Fate and Fortune card stack. When you get a Fate and Fortune card, if you guys don't know about this, this is basically the same thing as the Gobblegums, but you have to complete a certain type of challenge, and you start off in the game with 5, and when you do the challenges right there, you can actually stack them up and get like you can be invincible when you have all these cards. But it depends on if you do good on the challenges or not. Okay. The next thing we have apparently is you can buy the Wonder Weapon in the game. Now, if you guys didn't see the trailer, there was actually a big Wonder Weapon that was like an ice machine, it was kind of like the Thunder Gun, but a little bit different. Apparently you could buy this weapon, but you can only buy it with tickets in the game. And the only way for you guys to get tickets is to play some games right there in Infinite Warfare Zombies in Spaceland. So you go around, play the games, and after that you get tickets. The only way you'll be able to get the Wonder Weapon is if you guys get at least 500 tickets to get that Wonder Weapon. But if you guys don't want to spend your time like doing that, you can hit the box, and after that you'll be able to get the Wonder Weapon. But it depends if you're lucky to get it. But if you're not lucky in getting it, you can do the challenges, you can get the tickets. After that, boom, you can buy the Wonder Weapon. That's it. Now the next thing we have is the Afterlife Arcade. Now if you guys don't know about this Afterlife Arcade, you know how every time when you play as a game of zombies and you die, after that you like spectate a person right here, and you're like tired and you don't want to spectate anymore, then like a certain type of guy in the game with you just like leaves the game and all that stuff. Well, that's not the case anymore. Now every time you die or bleed out, you go into the Afterlife Arcade. In the Afterlife Arcade, you play a game right there, and if you are able to beat the game in the Afterlife Arcade, you'll be able to get a revive token, and that token will revive you back into the game. So that's kind of a good thing. If Black Ops 3 Zombies didn't have that, but you know what? At least this will be a good thing, that way we won't have any people that quit the game, because you know how you have those kind of people that like go down, then they bleed out and that, fuck this shit, I'm out of here, and they leave the game and you're just by yourself or with some other people. That's kind of a bullshit thing. But now, since we have the Afterlife Arcade, it's gonna be really helpful right now. The next thing we have is a custom media attacks. So apparently every character in Infinite Warfare Zombies has their own different media attacks. We have AJ, which is like a bottle he has with him. We have Andre, which he has his brass knuckles. We have Poindexter, which he has his slap, he just like slaps the zombies. And we have Sally, which she has like kind of like a fork, and she just like stabs the zombies with a fork. That's kind of a funny thing. You never seen that before. But the coolest thing is, if you guys didn't see that axe that Poindexter was holding that in the trailer, apparently you could get that axe in the box. So apparently every person has their own different melee weapon in the box, maybe, or unless you only have the axe. We don't know, but we have to wait and see until the game comes out. So that's gonna be a good thing. So the next thing we have apparently is a souvenir machine. Now if you guys don't know what the souvenir machine is, It's a period machine that you have to do. You have to get coins for this machine, and the only way for you to get coins is every time when you kill a zombie will drop a coin on the floor, and there are different types of coins in the game. There's a red, blue, and green, and apparently right here you can use those coins to buy a variant of different it's kind of like a score streaks like that from multiplayer, but it's gonna be a little bit different. So we have at least probably 8 at the moment, and probably those are, let's see, Revactory. I don't know how to say this. It's Revactory. Revactory is a probably it kind of like turns the zombies. Like, you know how in Black Ops 3 you have that that variant. Like every time you pack a punch twice, you have that little thingy on the bottom that says turn, and it turns the zombies and then kills the rest of the zombies. Yes, that's what Revactory is. It turns the zombies into a friendly zombies, and it helps you attack the enemy zombies. Then we have fireworks, which apparently is just fireworks. You shoot this, you like use the firework. You have like a box of fireworks and you plant it on the ground and you lit it up, and it will burn the zombies into a crisp. Next thing we have the electric trap, the same thing for the past zombies games. We have a sentry gun, of course, for multiplayer. We have Kendo pops, the same thing as fireworks, so you know, hit the zombies and they explode. We have Medusa device, which apparently you can charge that device and you will hit the zombies and it will explode around any zombies that are nearby. So it's kind of like a dynamite or something. I don't know. I think that's what it is. We have the boombox. It's the same thing as the monkey bomb. So if you guys have seen the trailer, you obviously know what I'm talking about. And the last thing we have is a clown round. So if you guys don't know what a clown round is, it's a very the round, instead of having dogs like we've had in the past zombies games, this time it's clowns, and these clowns are a little bit scarier and different from the rest of the zombies, because these clowns are faster, and every time another clown dies they explode. So make sure to stay away from these clown zombies, because if you shoot one they will explode. And the last but not least we have is Robot Neo. Now, if you guys don't know what Robot Neo is, apparently this robot, he actually helps you in the game, but you can't acquire him yet unless you get 3 parts that are scattered in the map. So there's 3 parts of him. There's like the legs, the body, and there's the head. And if you get all of that, you'll be able to build him, and he will give you challenges. And every time when you complete a challenge, you'll be able to get any of the drops that you get in the game. So you will get like a max ammo, infinite grenades, double cash, a nuke, all that stuff, all the drops that we had in Call of Duty Zombies. So I guess that's about it. I didn't get that much stuff. I think this is kind of like a good stuff. I was gonna talk about Pack-a-Punch, but not that much people didn't say anything about Pack-a-Punch because they didn't actually get to that part. So, I guess we have to wait and see when the game comes out. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys want to see some more Infinite Warfare Zombies videos or anything that has to do with Infinite Warfare. Awesome. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next Infinite Warfare video. Peace out, guys. We all got the stars. We all got the stars.